Hey, welcome back to the video. I haven't posted in a while. I had this bike for a little bit. Took it to my friend's house. And his big brother. He said he went to go move it and he dropped it, so screwed that up. But I have the KO exhaust system on it. Only like 117, 18 bucks at the door. Seems good so far. I got it off eBay if you want to know. Now let's talk about the bike. I have a couple clips of me riding it. And in my TikTok, I have a whole video of me riding the bike. It's a good bike. Really nice bike, actually. Now, the throttle piece, what you want to do when tying the throttle up, you want to take this little condom off, and it'll be, here, I'll show you right now. Well, no, I won't show you. There's a long bolt and there's a skinny bolt. Loosen the skinny bolt up, then take that one and make it go out. And tying that skinny bolt back up to this. But you don't want it too far out, because you don't want this too tight. You want it where you can hear a little click. So that's how you know you're closing all the way and stuff. You don't want to adjust this. Okay. And if you have no tools right now, you can just pull this and just pull it up, make it like put it behind here at the cable, and pull that up, make it up here. Because you might hit your window if you turn, but it'll make the throttle it's a little more sensitive. Because it'll pull it tighter. And once your throttle's tightened up, make the bike feel a little peppier, I guess. Is gonna open the little thing up to let a little bit more air in, get a little more fuel mixing, and stuff. It's not more power. It's gonna give you how the bike's supposed to be. And yeah, I like the bike personally. It has a nice light that never gets messed up. Nice blinkers, pretty bright. Now you might have heard this in other videos. If you have gloves on, like without gloves, you're never gonna hit this. But when you have gloves on, sometimes you hit this. It's not a big deal, but so many flies. Oh my gosh, dude. And it's pretty nice. I wish the windshield's kind of longer, but if you're talking about a helmet, and people say don't talk on a small CC bike, dude. I talk on this bike and it's fine. Versus the R6, it's just that's a different bike. In general, these blinkers were pretty cool. The mirrors, they're pretty nice. I want to put different mirrors on. I like these mirrors. The only thing other can say is sometimes the forks they'll sit up higher once you get on, they'll drop down like an inch. Like the front Brembo brakes, it's really good actually. And I'm pretty sure the bike does have ABS. I'm not too sure, because I did press the brakes down a couple times and the whole rear end go fish out. It's a good off-road bike. And I like this. You can see your brake fluid. Personally, I don't think I ever had a electric throttle bike. So I like cable driven, because I never had like electric driven bikes. So I don't really know. I had a vehicle like that for sure. Like my favorite part about this bike versus the other low CC bikes, I love the clip-on too. That's the main thing I like about this bike. I don't really want something like this, like the Kawasaki 650 has, and I didn't with other things. But this also has like these adjustables. You can take a little wheel, adjust it some. You know what I'm saying? Has it on both sides, so you can adjust them both. So you just pull up and just adjust it some. And then also on the app, if you're wondering, if you buy your bike used, you can unbind it by putting your ID. You have to show your ID and the bike's title, or it doesn't have a title. It's the information about the bike, and then wait like a day, and you get the new stuff. The seat's pretty good, except for I do ride if people in the back. They say the seat's not that comfortable back here. Like it's comfortable, it's just slippery. That's what I was told. So, and like the lower gears, sometimes when you take off, the bike kind of throws them forwards. If you have like your girlfriend, it's fine. But it feels weird if your sister on back. You have all the cool little informations, music and stuff. I try, because I connected my helmet to my phone, my helmet, I don't know how I really like connect my phone and helmet together, because it would be nice to be able to connect. Like I connect my phone, but it stops the music. It makes it play through the bike, but there's no speakers on the bike. I wanted to go through my phone, so I can go through my phone, but listen to my music in my helmet. You know what I'm saying? So I can go to music and stop it and stuff. Like here, you know what I'm saying? Like play, skip songs. But I'll figure that out later, I guess. This bike does not have modes like the 300NK. Personally, don't even know why the 300NK had modes. Doesn't even need it. Navigation. I didn't use it, but I checked it out. Like I put it on the bike and it works. Connection stuff. Sorry guys, I'm stuttering a lot. I'm sorry. I got the bike up to 1,000 miles. I'm pretty sure. I got it was like a 700. Haven't had it long. It gets pretty good mileage. Yep, 1,200 miles I put on the bike. About to be 1,300. It's pretty easy on this bike to get up the miles. I'll show you sound later. It sounds pretty good at that. The bike stock sounds really good too. So this is way lighter than the stock one. The stock muffler doesn't look bad at all. I don't know what people say. It's just like it's not heavy, but it's a little weighty, barely any. Maybe that's probably like maybe 5 pounds, 7 pounds. Around there, maybe 10. I don't even know. I'm out of scale. But the only thing I don't know what these little flaps are down here. I've seen these little flap things. I don't know what they are. Pretty cool. Like the bike's not slow. I don't know if people say the bike's slow. It ain't slow. I got to 114 a couple times, and with my friend in the back, he weighs about the same as me, a little less. So together we're about 250, 260, you know. And we still had 108, but I had to let go of the gas. So we could have went a bit faster. And that wasn't a crazy big straightaway either. So the bike ain't slow. Like corner's really good. Except for there's a couple shakes a couple times. Like you get a couple shakes in handlebars, but it's not serious. So don't freak out. I did get, I think, 2 serious big depth wobbles on this bike. The first one wasn't as serious as the second one. The second one I was going like 80 something. I hit a bump straight on, like the road, like this, like the big, and it flew the bike up, like a little jump, and the ground hit. I should have let go of the throttle, but I was still holding on to it. I had it pinged, and the rear end started bouncing up, like swelling out, and it threw me off the seat and stuff. It's pretty fun. I do like going up the hills and down the hills on this bike a bit more than that bike. Even though I like faster, it's not like the suspension's good on this bike, except for don't like how the forks droop down. But I like it when you get like all the newer bikes, if you're going up a hill or whatever, and you get gravity and it pulls you down, like pulls you up. You got to like hug into this bike or it forces you back. Yeah, it's something to sit on. Versus this bike, you just kind of slide right up, shot right up. So this bike is all giant, like a car tire basically, in the back. The front tire on this bike, not front, the rear tire. I'll measure the rear tire. The rear tire is basically the size of the front tire on that bike. So yeah, it's like an inch smaller. I'm not trying to show y'all my tag. But see, they're not the same size. This bike's pretty fun. I'm gonna make a new video because last video I made of the bike, I didn't post it because it was 9 minutes long. And I didn't feel like really going through all that. So I'm gonna tell y'all cons and stuff I like about the bike. What I like about the bike. Oh, I can't say nothing. It looks great. Looks phenomenal. It's a pretty reliable bike. Love the sense it has clip-ons. Makes it feel like you're on a bigger bike, I guess. It's pretty cool. And you take corners pretty damn good. Good bike, except for here are some cons. It has a little wiggle sometimes. It's nothing bad. And one time I had a major depth of goal when I was going like 90 something and hit a big old one like that big. So almost fell the bike, but it's fine. It stables itself out easily. And like it looks like on the gas bar, it looks like it's gone out of gas. Like, I'll show you what I mean. Like it's gonna look like it's gonna go out of gas, but still has some of the gas in it. See how it's low, but it's still higher up. I don't know. That's something bad, I guess. The bike sounds phenomenal with that 270 crank. It doesn't sound like a 400 or 500. I don't really know other 450s, so I'm comparing it to 500 and 400s. And sometimes the forks, like they raise up when you sit on it, they drop down with some. It's fun though. I like the blinkers. The blinkers were good. Tail light's amazing. The bike's pretty great. I wish the windshield's a little bit taller, because like sometimes when I try to duck on it, actually guys, ducking does help on this bike. Like I noticed on a smaller CC bikes, dude, ducking does help. It just looks evil, dude. Love that big Brembo brake. It works great. I'm not too sure if it has ABS or not, because one day I pressed the brakes all the way down, and like, cause it's going super fast, like we're and like swolled out some, but it's a good bike. You have that on there, shot. Yeah. I'll give y'all some little videos of me doing drive-bys, a little sound test of the eBay KO exhaust system. Works great. So if I notice right here is wearing off some, I just got it like 3 days ago, or 2 days ago, I don't really know. But it sounds good so far. The bike looks great, feels great. Yes, it's a nice bike. Okay. Oh, here's some comparing things I compare versus the R6. I was saying the good version of R6. It's just like the cruiser or whatever version. This front tire is basically the size of that rear tire. So that rear tire is a little bigger, but barely. See, it's barely. But that's a bigger bike, different. I love the split seat. Feels so good. Versus something like this. Well, I'm comparing this to a 24 to a 2008, whatever. I don't know. It's a nice bike. I say get on it. Let's get the bike. It's worth it. I say this bike's worth it a lot. For the price, dude, you're getting nice clip-ons, good electronics, a 270 crank, a good engine, amazing looks, a good reliable brand. You know, everything you want in a bike, and it's quick. I got to fastest I went so far is 114. And I still had some throttle. I'll get to some cons in a second. And I had my friend in the back, and we both probably weigh about 250, 260. And we're going 108, and it wasn't a big straightaway either. So, you can't say the bike's slow because it ain't slow, really. Now you have to take this little condom off over here, because the top one, not the bottom. Don't trust the bottom one, the top one. And you have to loosen this nut right here, then loosen this one until it's out, then tighten that nut back up. Then tighten this throttle up, because the throttle gets loose sometimes. And if you have no tools on you, this might be loose. You can just pull this up and put the cables behind here. And it'll tighten the throttle up a little bit. Because having your throttle nice and tight, it will open up the thing that mixes the air and fuel together, whatever. So you get a little better throttle response and a little bit higher top end. Yeah, that's for this video. See y'all later.